So I checked that box trap about 3:30 this morning, and there wasn't anything in it. I'm just pulling in from work today. Let's go back there and see if we caught anything since I left. I did see that possum yesterday morning. About 4 o'clock, the motion activated light came on. When I looked out the window, a raccoon was over by the door of the coop. Well, we didn't catch that coon I was looking for, but did catch a big old possum. Well, let's get him relocated to a new home and reset that trap. I've got some gloves on. That way if that possum bites me, he don't make himself sick. There he goes, unhurt and away from me. So now that possum's been released, I want to talk about chicks and chickens for a little bit as soon as I get home. So I've lost about 30 chickens in the last 7 months. I know they wasn't all eaten. I'm sure some of them have wandered off to the neighbors' houses because I've had some of their chickens wander up to my house and hang out. But I've started rebuilding my flock starting about 10 weeks ago. Let me find a place out of the sun and I'll tell you a little bit about it. About April 14th, my oldest daughter hatched out some chicks. These were just the barnyard mix, a variety of different chickens. I believe she brought me over like 16 to 18 of them. Since then, the last 10 weeks, I'm down to 8. Let me see if I can find some footage of them or maybe take some pictures of them as of today.
Got it 8 on this hand.
So these 8 chicks kind of hang out together. If you find one of them, you're probably going to find all of them. They just stay to themselves. I see some of them back here in the woods. There's one. There's another one. He's camera shy. See another one back there? Oh, there's a few more. They're hard to see, but they're tucked in here. One of them's a rooster somewhere. He's a white one. I think he'd be easy to see in here. Oh, there he is. Where'd he go? There he is. They're doing well. As I say, they're kind of loners. They hang out together. My only rooster, my French black copper marron, he just kind of chilling out. First part of May, I stopped by the feed store to get some straw for bedding. It was around May 10th. I noticed they had some little baby chicks scattered throughout the place. One little tub was labeled as olive eggers. So I asked how many they had down in there. And before he could get them counted, I said, it don't matter, I'll take all them olive eggers. It ended up being 10. I found some footage of them olive eggers when they were just a few weeks old. Let me see if I can pull that up and show you. So out of those 10, I still got 10. There's one of them. A little bit of background noise. I got the air conditioner running in the house for some reason. There's a few more of them. They're all brown in color. Now that might be enough chicks, but the crazy chicken man inside of me took over. I borrowed my daughter's incubator and started collecting eggs. I picked up a few of the French black copper Marron eggs, some from my whiting true blues, some from the olive eggers I have, and some of my Easter eggers. I only got one rooster, that's French black copper Marron, so maybe a lot of these are going to turn out to be olive eggers or maybe brown eggs, and a few French black copper Marron chicks. I loaded that incubator to capacity, which is 22. And then I waited. To my surprise, 20 of the 22 eggs hatched on May 25th. Shortly after I put those chicks in the brooder, I had a broody French black copper Marron hen accept them as hers, and she raised them until about 3 days ago when she disappeared. Wow, there's those other 8 I was telling you about. I just called them so I could give them some scratch. We can take a look at everybody. Let's see who's going to show up at the dinner table. There's some scratch out here. So I got chicks of about 3 different ages and adult hens of another 2 or 3 years of age difference. I'm not seeing very many of the babies, the last ones. There's a little black one. All of them are either black or gray. Let's go see if we can't find them. Right, a bunch of them showed up now. That broody hen really took care of them until she disappeared. Now they kind of get picked on. So by late fall or early winter, I ought to be overloaded with eggs, and I'll have too many chickens in the chicken coop again. I guess I'll relocate that box trap where I've been seeing the coon, and every time I see him, he's right down in front of the coop. And I'll catch y'all next time here at the It'll Do Homestead. Have a good evening, everybody.